house for sale. And the phone number. Now, I heard that real estate company before. Must be a new real estate company. Whatever houses sells up Madison Street, I'll go look here in a minute. But I'm going to point out this is the original Tally's Funeral Home for the city of Mount Hope. I'm going to say take 2 on this video because the first take I got a little, I guess a little discombobulated because I was trying to comment about the different gas stations in the area. It said this is the original funeral home. That was this the original Tally's Funeral Home, but may not have been the original funeral home. I think that place on 2nd Street where I grew up, near where I grew up, was the original funeral home for the city. Yeah, probably that's new. I'm not gonna go in there though because about permission and all no trespassing signs. It may have to, what JPVS calls the open door policy, but it also has the no trespassing signs. So look for if the door's open and it's not posted, I'll go in, but this one's posted, so therefore I won't go in. If it wasn't posted, if there's no trespassing signs. Although I wanted to buy this a few years back before Betty Louie passed away, but she wanted like $50,000 for it. And I didn't have that kind of money at the time. But that's a nice place. That's the original Tally's Funeral Home, and there's where they would keep the hearse. There's the garage door where the hearse would go. But I guess it's 1962, or maybe it's 63. Well, sometime in the early 60s, in the early 1960s, I'm thinking 1962, but I might be wrong. They built the new one on Route 16 here, which everybody calls the bypass, and this one was shut down. Although the Lions Club did use it for a few years, and I think the Boy Scouts used this as a temporary lodge, because I think they outgrew the other lodge. But there's different stories about that one. I just know now it's abandoned. I don't know if the taxes have been paid on it or not. I know I'm going to second that house up the road here. Just up the street here is a nice house. I'm going to see if the taxes have been paid on it or not. If not, I'm going to try to get it. Mount Hope Pharmacy. Yep, this is one of 3 gas stations we had in Mount Hope when I was growing up. There's a lot more, at least 5 old gas stations and filling stations I know of. Although back in the day they called them filling stations. Actually, correction, 6 that I know of. Well, where Mount Nearmont is technically one of the 6 because the original gas station where Mount Nearmont and Zeno's is now shut down, but there's a different one there. But this, I think they call it Lonnie's when I was growing up. Shut down sometime in the mid-90s. The family that owned it sold the building and moved away. And I know that you got the one on the bypass here, it was Dan's Quick Stop. I think of course it wasn't called Dan's Quick Stop until the early 2000s. I think he bought it in 2002, like 1 year before I graduated from high school, and made it his gas station. Then Mount Nearmont. Well, Mount Nearmont is still in business. They just no longer sell gas. You can stop there and buy your snacks. I'll go in there from time to time, buy me a Dr. Pepper and a few lottery tickets from time to time, but they're still in business. So you can still stop at Mount Nearmont. You can't get gas, but you can get about anything else you need. Once like anything else, if it's like soft drink, beer, cigarettes, lottery tickets, basically basic convenience store stuff. And then behind me, I pointed out that one when I was doing the video, separate video, the White Oak Rail line. I pointed out that one there. And then there's one by the railroad crossing, at the railroad crossing down here, straight across from the McDonald Company store. So there's a lot, at least 6 gas stations I could think of. This one here, the one about up over the hill there, when you see the video, my most recent video, the White Oak Rail line, you'll see that because I've done the video of that. I'm trying to figure out which house is for sale here. I saw the for sale sign. Of course, the for sale sign is slightly down, so I don't know if the wind blew it down and somebody bought the house. But I'm kind of curious. And there's some nice places up here on Madison Street. I have a feeling Neil will be calling me out to me mow his grass again. that owl he has in his yard. It looks very creepy looking. I want to point that out. They might forget. I don't want to freak people out with my camera though. But that thing is creepy looking. You could buy those. You could buy those up here at Royal King. They sell them. I don't think that's where he got that though, because he's had it for a long time, and Royal King's not been here that long, maybe 2 years. Actually, they've been there 3 years now. And that lot, there's a nice house there at one time. I've been stared at by cats. And one cat looks exactly like my cat. It's weird, that cat is identical to my cat. I guess keep going so Madison Street. I don't see a house for sale up here. Maybe that's meant for another. Maybe that's meant the other way. With the storms, the wind could have twisted it. Maybe it's pointing down Fayette Street originally before it got laid down and pointed this way. Either that or maybe somebody bought the house already and they forgot they got something down. No, guy lives here is talking about. I don't know what bit me, but it's hurting. Darren over here done a lot of money. We put a lot of money in restoring that house. I don't know how much he spent, but he spent a lot. Now he's trying to get another house to invest in. I don't know, well, I don't know if I have competition when it comes to buying in real estate or not. Right now I'm trying to get in a better situation financially because the whole coronavirus thing kind of set me back a little, or I would have invested in a few places already. There's Maisie, she's going to run for me. There's where I'm going to end my video talking to my friend that lives here.